I kind of agree with him. It's different being a six man because you get to control the whole offense yourself. You the punch on coming off the bench. You rise like when the team is playing flat. You come in and make the team elevate. It's different. I'm not gonna lie. It's definitely different than being the third option. Yo, what it is, what it ain't, YouTube. This your boy MJT Reacts coming at you with another banger video, man. Let's get it, let's go. Yes sir, man. How y'all been doing out there, bro? I've been fine, you know, been grinding like I always say. I grind every day, but try to get better every day. That's what I've been trying to do, man. But yes sir, I've been wanting to touch on this video for a little minute now. It's been like a week since this video been talked about, or this topic has been talked about from various podcasts like Jeff Teague podcast. I just seen Melo talk about this, but I want to talk about what Kent Bazemore said about being a third option, or do you want to be a sixth man? Which one is better? Now, if you don't know who Kent Bazemore is, he's a role player. He played on various teams. He played on Hawks, the Warriors, different types. He played on a lot of teams. He was a journeyman / role player. And he made this post like a week ago saying this. Okay, he said on his Instagram, he said, third option in the league ain't no joke now, is it? For all of y'all thinking about getting traded and you currently have the ball in your hands, think twice. You go from getting 15 shot attempts to 3-and-D real quick. Water the grass right where you are, king. You go from Brandon Roy to Danny Green overnight. That's crazy. And he said, no disrespect, both great at their roles. Just saying, different roles. Third option worse than six man. At least six man got the green light to jack shots up. What y'all think about that, bro? I kind of sort of agree, because like you said, when you a third option, they still see you as an all-star or a star, but you don't get the same shot attempts. So it's like when you go to, for instance, what Bradley Beal, I think this is gonna be about Bradley Beal and all that type stuff. So let's say if like you Bradley Beal or Paul George at the moment, you go into another team, be a third option. Now he was a great third option with the Clippers when it was plays made. You have a legit point guard who really makes the team better. And then you got Kawhi Leonard. It was like that team for like a 30 to 35 game stretch last year was probably the best team in the league on both sides of the ball. But when you go to a team that's already set in stone, they run one thing, pick and roll, which I'm talking about the 76ers. With Joel Embiid and Tyrese Maxey, they already had a system there, pick and roll between them two. Then you just gotta stand in the corner and just wait for your turn, wait for them to kick it out to you. That's completely different than what you did with the Clippers and the way they ran their offense. But Paul George is really seeing it firsthand. Then you went to Philly, a town who's known for booing whenever they feel like you're not really playing at your best or you're not playing up to your potential. I'm not gonna lie, right now Paul George is not playing up to his potential. I know he had 2 hyperextended knees in the same knee, but he has been playing not so good. He's been playing pretty trash this year. The 76ers is just in turmoil right now. Joel Embiid just got sidelined for 7 to 10 more days with a swollen knee. And then you got other role players injured like KJ Martin, Caleb Martin, different role players hurt. Like this whole season for the 76ers is just bad, bro. It's just bad. And then you have what Bradley Beal going through with the Phoenix Suns. He coming off the bench now because they feel like them three can't really be on the same court together like that. And then when you already have Devin Booker, who's a better player than Bradley Beal just got to stand in the corner and just wait his turn. It's like you basically, like what Kent Bazemore said in that stat, as a third option, you pretty much turn into a 3-and-D guy. You have to wait in the corner, and then like you either gotta beat somebody off the dribble when you get the ball, or attack a closeout, or you just gotta catch and shoot. That's all you can do. And like that's completely different than you being the second option on another squad or the first option on another squad. It's completely different. I kind of agree with him. It's different being a six man because you get to control the whole offense yourself. You the punch on coming off the bench. You rise like when the team is playing flat. You come in and make the team elevate. It's different. I'm not gonna lie, it's definitely different than being the third option. Hey, it is what it is. What y'all think about the third option and the sixth man? Which one would y'all rather choose that better fit y'all game? To me, I don't mind being a 3D guy because I'm not the the best defender out there, but I still play defense. And then, I'm the best shooter. I think I'm the best shooter, better shooter than anybody that I'm in the gym with. So, but what do y'all think, bro? What do y'all think about that status that he made? And I wanted to react to Jeff T podcast right quick. He was talking about this.
Subscribe to our YouTube, Club 520. We clown.
Shout out to Club 520 podcast, man. I watch they podcast all the time. They funny as a mug. They talk about real stuff.
But that's just funny. I looked over, I was like, this is a wild scenario to be in the club. And you see Rip Hamilton to your left.
Rip Hamilton cool in the bitch too.
Rip
shout out to Rip,
cool.
Man.
And that watch was crazy. Not the, he made Mike put his watch up.
I definitely take the Apple Watch. I was like, that's crazy.
Yeah, he make
what kind of watch?
AP.
Something different.
Yeah, it was
regular AP.
Grown man,
it was
shit.
different.
Damn, you took your Apple Watch in?
Had niggas doing
I
this.
was like, yep, nope, can't do it.
Damn.
I did that.
Me and John looked at each other and was like, yep, different ballpark over
Yeah.
there.
Jay Luke had one on too. He was just like, yeah.
When you gotta tuck your shit, I'm just tuck mine in. Yeah, it's crazy.
Damn, that's tough.
Also, shout out to Joakim Noah. He fuck with us too.
Oh, yeah.
Joakim.
Joakim in the flannels. Undefeated. My boy walking around the PJs. It's up. That's how you know you do what the fuck you want to.
Facts.
Bazemore said some interesting shit. He had a post. It was like the third option in the league ain't no joke. And he was just like, you better off staying where you at, like going around different places thinking you about to join the team. And now like your production's gone down crazy because you went from being 15 shots a game to 3-and-D real quick. He was just like, third option's worse than 6-man option. I wanted to ask y'all how y'all felt about that statement.
That's a fact. I just look at Bradley Beal. He got out of Washington. He got the pick. Essentially, he got the pick where he wanted to go because he had a no trade clause. You go to Phoenix, you're the third option. Shit looks spooky. Like, we looked at Bradley Beal, he's a 30-point game scorer. He was one of the leading scorers in the league at one point. And now we begging him to get 15 points, and now they want to take you off the bench. The people second-guessing your craft like you ain't one of them just because you went to a team became the third option.
And I can say that now, but social media is a mug, especially Twitter. Anytime you have a bad game and you go to a new team, they on yo, you know what? They definitely, like, you ain't getting no break with them. Especially, like I said, Bradley Beal is not as bad as Paul George. Paul George is in Philly, who's known for booing their own players when they play bad. And the way you playing right now is like, and then you making podcasts too, so it's like it makes it seem like you don't even care about y'all losing like y'all is. And I don't agree. Like I said, I defend Paul George all the time. I don't care what he did. I'm defending him. But I don't agree with him keep on putting out podcast episodes while this team is in turmoil right now. I feel like you definitely should take a break from your podcast and then work on your team chemistry, work on your team camaraderie, and then like trying to get better. Because this year, it's looking like a tank job right now. It's like y'all tanking for Cooper Flagg. Y'all trying to tank to not give away y'all pick to the Oklahoma City Thunder because they top 6 protected. So they trying to tank to make sure they get their own pick this year. I don't like it, bro. It just looks bad, man. And like I said, it seems like you don't care about that y'all losing. So you keep on making podcasts and you talk about other teams, how they playing. Everybody saying worry about your team. And I do agree. I don't care about nobody else but my squad when I'm playing with them. I'm not finna make a podcast talking about other teams. No. And like you said, like what they said about the Clippers and James Harden, they doing their thing without Kawhi Leonard. And he just came back and he getting his groove back. So who knows where they gonna be. But man, yeah, this is just a bad situation. And then you a max contract player. It doesn't look good. It does not look good, bro. Something needs to change. And with the Bradley Beal situation. Now, I don't know why a team gave him a no trade clause. So you gave that man that much power to where like he not gonna agree if he don't like the team that you trying to trade him to. That was on the Wizards. And now the Phoenix Suns is in the same situation. He not finna just go to any team. You got to trade him to the team that you want to trade to. But man, both of them is they just down bad right now.
I don't know, man. Third option just depends on the player to me.
But think about James Harden. Even though James
DeAndre Hudner, whatever his name is.
Yeah, but he said the 6-man role is better than the third option.
Overall, okay.
Even think about like James Harden when he went to.
It's Clay. I don't know.
Think
That's
about
tough.
when he went to Brooklyn. When he first got there, we was like, damn, that don't look like James. Obviously, James is so good, he figured it out. He just became the point guard.
Yeah.
So his production was down scoring wise, but he just became a better playmaker. Everybody can't make that adjustment. Like Bradley Beal right now can't make
Especially at the
it.
two,
Yeah, he can't make that adjustment to go play point guard and average 10 assists. Not saying he can't, even probably more than capable of, but he just don't want to. Maybe that's just not the role he fits. But James Harden had the skill set where I'll just play point guard.
Yeah.
I don't got to score that much, but I'll be a playmaker, and I'm still going to be all-star like numbers. Everybody can't do that. And I'm thinking about all the people who try to go third option, to go link up with people. Chris Bosh, he did it really well. He fit with Bron and them, but his
Probably the
production was
best.
down.
Yeah.
Man, that was different though. That was definitely different. Chris Bosh, he went from a 24-10 guy to a 15-10 guy, but he made that sacrifice though. Yeah, I bet he realized him and D Wade and LeBron had a conversation saying that somebody have to make a sacrifice, and that's what happened. Even with Kevin Love, when he went to the Cavaliers, Kevin Love was a dominant power forward, but they was losing though, so then nobody really paid attention to it. But this man averaged like 24, 25 points and like 15 rebounds a game, dominant. Then when he went to the Cavaliers, anytime they lose, it was on him. Anytime they lose, they blame LeBron too, because LeBron, he's the best player on the team. He gets all the credit when they win. He got to take all the credit when they lose. But when LeBron do his thing and Kyrie do his thing and Kevin Love don't, Kevin Love gonna get the most of the blame for that. And he only averaged like same thing, 15 and like 10, 13 and 10. Like he didn't get the same shots as he did with Minnesota. It's different, bruh. When you link up as a third option, either you play up to your billing, like as a third option, or you getting talked about bad.
Production was down. Kevin Love production went all the way down.
Yeah, I don't
He
know
went
who the
from
fuck.
25 and 20 a game to
Yeah.
straight corner threes, pick and pop threes. He won a chip.
15 and 9.
Yeah, he won a chip, but he didn't put up Hall
It
of
wasn't
Fame.
Minnesota.
Nah, he was putting up Hall of Fame numbers in Minnesota. He might make the Hall of Fame now just because he's a champion. He had a great career. But the track he was on when he was in Minnesota, bro, he was about to break all type of shit.
Yeah,
I
they
don't
wasn't
know
winning
about
shit.
no
He was
stars
going
really
crazy.
leaving the team and
Yeah.
being a third option.
Yeah, and at that point, like you said,
So yeah,
your offense suffers. Either you're gonna have to, like you said, like Chris Bosh was just like, all right, I'm gonna be the best defender on the team. Like,
Yeah.
you gotta take a role and just be like, all right, I want to win this way.
Yeah.
For sure, production is definitely gonna go down. Opposite side, 6-man, shit, you come to the game. We just
You
talking about
gotta
Chris
want
Middleton. You get to shoot that bitch whenever you want to.
Yeah, it evolves around you. Like I'm coming off the bench when I come in, it's heat check time. Like I get to go crazy. If I'm not hooping, that's the only thing about 6 men. If you're not playing well, you coming out.
Ray Allen did well too with that in Boston.
We're being third option.
But his production went straight down. I bet he wasn't a third option. It was really KG.
He excelled.
Yeah,
KG
KG became
just
the
became
best
elite.
teammate. But
They definitely-
joined
they won the
together.
first year.
His production went down for sure.
I'm just saying to where I think what Bazemore was saying was where if you
If
get
you
to
don't
a
win.
team and it fucks up the vibe, it makes you look bad.
Nah, if you don't win, like
That's what I'm saying. Like fucking up the vibe, like it ain't really, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Don't make sense. Like KG and them went to those teams and yeah, their production went down, but it made sense. Like,
He was saying also in specific, he was just like, you know what I'm saying? Some of you players is at a team that they letting you do what you want to, or you getting your shit off. Hey, like you said, don't go join no team and now you got a diminished role, nigga. You better off either making sure this situation work now or just go be off the bench.
I don't know why people don't think about that when they leave though. You gotta think. You have to know that.
I mean, look at Paul George now.
Yeah.
But I think Paul George did
I mean, he
exceptionally
did.
well.
He did what he was supposed to do. He
Like,
wasn't got the
in
money.
OKC, he did well.
He was the number
LA,
2.
he
was
did well.
Second option
I mean, but he gave up being a main guy.
to go be the third guy in Philly for the money, which is cool. I'm 100% with Paul George on that.
Great
But I
decision.
think as far as a basketball player, Baze is saying you're not looked the same way. We don't look at Paul George the same way we did last year. Like we're at the point now where we look at Paul George as like, yeah, he damn near done. We say shit like that when you got a guy like Paul George who's a Hall of Famer,
Yeah.
unbelievable talent, But he goes to be a third option for Philly, and he's not playing well. Obviously he's injured.
Yeah.
But he's not playing at like we seen him play in previous years.
Yeah,
So now we start giving him that he damn near done. You
Less
know
than
what
a
I
year
mean?
removed too.
Yeah, like we start giving him it's damn near old for PG.
And I believe
Instead
he's
of-
injured too.
Yeah, I think he's injured too, but that's the kind of shit happens when you're the third option. Even though Embiid been out, he could have been the second option, but he went there with intent on thinking like, I'm gonna be the third option. I'm coming to help these dudes win. I ain't got to be the main focal point, and I'm getting a max deal.
I agree. I definitely agree with that. You could tell that he went to that team, that tent, just to help out. I'm the third option, in case, everything, all hell break loose. Y'all can give me the ball, I can do my thing. This whole season has been bad. Joel Embiid haven't been healthy. When you have the big three out there, they have a positive plus minus, a great record when all three of them, but they only played like 10 games together, finished 10 games together. That's what happens to you when you, man, injuries. And it's like the whole offense right now, I'm sorry to make this a 76er video, but the whole offense of the 76ers runs through Joel Embiid. Pick and roll with him and Tyrese Maxey, or dump it down to Joel Embiid, either score or get double teamed, then kick it back out to the guys, and then you get to do your thing. It's way different than what you played with the Clippers, like I said earlier in the video. For them to run the offense through Joel Embiid, and he's hurt, and now they playing like they don't know what to do. It's like, we thought we were just gonna throw it to Joel Embiid and he gonna do his thing, but he's not there. So now what we gonna do? Just run around the perimeter, doing handoffs the whole time, and trying to ISO? That's all they've been doing, and you can tell. Yeah, man. It's just a crazy situation right now, bro. We gonna see what they gonna do for the rest of the season. If the 76ers gonna tank, we gonna see what the Phoenix Suns do the rest of the season. Are they gonna trade Bradley Beal? Is Bradley Beal gonna waive his no trade clause? And it's gonna be interesting. I'm not gonna lie. It's definitely gonna be interesting. But yes, sir, this is the end of the video, man. Hope you like, comment, and subscribe. Comment down below stuff that you want me to react to. Turn on post notifications to be alerted when I post new videos. And I appreciate y'all. I love y'all. I'm gonna see y'all next time. Peace.